Yes, boys, how are we doing, man? Welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to another Funny King video, man. It's been a while. It's been about 4 or 5 days since I posted. Obviously, this video is kind of be a bit of an update video, boys, but it's going to be a little bit of a follow-up, I guess you could say, from the video I posted 2 weeks ago. Or thereabouts. You boys know the video I'm talking about, the one I came out and talked about, like, mental health for myself and the fact that I was taking a bit of a step back from YouTube for a while, and obviously just focusing on myself, and obviously still within posting, and obviously you boys have seen that, you know, we're not leaving YouTube or anything, but just taking a bit of a step back, time to reflect, things like that there, and yeah, I kind of wanted to make a follow-up to that, because actually one of you boys, I think it was Ice G in the comments, put a comment in on that video 2 weeks ago and said, Jack, if you want to do more of these type of videos, you know, where you just sit down, talk to that camera, because I gotta say, that video, boys, you know, it was received very well in terms of, you know, a lot of people were able to come out and share their own stories in that video, which I thought was really good as well. You know, it was lovely for me to read some things that, you boys struggle with. You know, no one likes things that we struggle with, but the fact that, you know, for me coming out and saying that, you know, maybe, allowed you boys to feel comfortable to share some of your own personal stories, I guess you could say, was really, really nice to see, man. So, yeah, I mean, as I say, you know, that comment that I read from ISG when he said, you know, if you want to put more videos out like that, you know, as I say, whenever I made that video 2 weeks ago, that was more of like an update and letting you boys know where my head's at and where I'm at. This video today, I just want to put a bit of a follow-up to it. I don't know how many of these type of videos I'm going to make, but I just wanted to make, you know, this one as a bit of a follow-up and let you boys know how I'm doing, man, 2 weeks on from that video. And obviously, in terms of, I want to share some of the plans for the channel going forward as well, because I know recently, Wednesday, obviously I haven't been live in like 2 weeks, I think it is, because I want to try and do at least 1 stream a week, boys. That's always the plan, and if not more, right? So during team of the season, I'm going to try and do maybe 2 streams a week. You know, regularly, I'll always try and do 1, whether that's a Friday or Sunday night. And then obviously video schedule, you know, it'll be pretty active, as you boys have seen. I know I haven't posted in like 4 or 5 days until this video, but generally speaking, you're going to see 3 to 4 uploads a week from me in terms of video uploads, right? Which you would have seen last week from the player reviews, then the how-to SBC video, all that kind of thing. So that's not going to change. That's not going to change. And obviously, you boys already know that from watching the video 2 weeks ago. I explained all that kind of thing in there. But yeah, I want to take this opportunity today, you know, just this, it's going to be a short enough video, boys. It's certainly not anywhere near as long as that last one, but I just want to sit and talk here for a couple minutes and just kind of fill you boys in with developments and plans moving forward into this next little while, man, I guess you could say. So, first and foremost, how am I doing? I am doing good. I mentioned that 2 weeks ago. You know, mental health's not a thing that you get and then it goes away, or that you just, you know, once you get it and you get rid of it, that's it for life. It's something that you just got to try and manage and control, and, you know, whatever it is annoys you or whatever it is that gets you down, you just got to try and work through it the best of your ability, man. And that's what I've been trying to do. That video 2 weeks ago, a big focus I put on that was obviously the reflection and me thinking a lot about myself and just where I'm at in my life, I guess. 23, you know, what's my actual plans for this channel? What's my plans for, you know, how I want to spend the rest of my life? Things like that, right? So, yeah, you know, you boys know I was very open in that and honest in that video a couple weeks ago. And yeah, I wanted to use this video today to kind of just go kind of like string on from that a little bit and just talk about, yeah, I feel like I'm a lot better of a place now, boys, than I was a couple weeks ago. You know, when I made that video, that was like a week after I felt like I had a real low point, as you legends know. And then obviously, like I want to put this video out now and say, like, I'm actually, you know, I'm feeling really good. This break from YouTube has done me really, really good. Very quickly, in terms of the rest of this week's schedule, I'm going to be live on Friday. So you boys are going to see this on a Wednesday evening. Going to be live on a Friday. There's 2 days' time. I think there's going to be a new promo on FC, so we'll be live for that at content time. We'll be live for like around 4:30, you know, leading into the content for the 6 p.m. content stream, and then we're going to be live again on Sunday. And then I'm actually away on holiday for 4 days with the family next week, which I cannot wait for. It's going to be a real nice, refreshing break in Spain. I'm sure I'll post some YouTube shorts, and I might even do like a little live stream from the beach or something, if that's something you boys would be interested in. So, you know, we'll definitely get that going in Spain next week. And I'm really just looking forward to that break away in the sun. Time to just like relax and just, you know, just take a break from everything, really, man. Get away from it all, as they say. So, that's the plan there in terms of the immediate future in the next week. And I guess, obviously, in the next 2 weeks, because obviously this week will be those streams and maybe the odd video over the weekend. And then next week, it's a complete break for me. And the following week, we're edging closer to team of the season. So, obviously, you know, whilst I'm not going to be live daily or anything, I'm certainly going to be live a little bit more than I have been. and obviously videos will continue, 4 to 5 times a week as well. So that's kind of the schedule for the channel moving forward for the next while anyways. But yeah, no, I want to put this video out there. As I say, I'm feeling a lot better, boys. I am feeling a lot better. I done that stream, obviously, a couple of days after the last video I made. That video I made 2 weeks ago. Yeah, I was live like I think 4 or 5 days after that. So you boys you've already seen me obviously since that video, and you've obviously seen some videos like FIFA related post that video after as well. So because obviously there's been videos that I posted like FIFA videos in the last week after that video, so you'll have seen me anyway from those. But generally speaking, doing a lot better. The reflection time and time away has really been good for me, boys, I'll be honest. Still, my content creator brain still kicks in. Of course it does. And I am still working on a lot of projects behind the scenes that you boys are going to see, not just for Footy King, this channel, but also my other channels as well, which I cannot wait to share with you boys over the next months and over the next year as well. The big thing with me is, and it's kind of where I'm at with my thought process at the minute, and that's another big reason I want to put this out in terms of letting you boys know, when I started this channel, I always want to be, crystal clear with my audience, right? So whether that was in September of 2021 when my audience was 3 people, or whether it's, April 2025, like today, and your boy's sitting with, hundreds and thousands of you boys to watch the channel, right? No matter how many people it is, I always want to be crystal clear with you boys and keep that line of communication open. I think that's super important as well. The fact that you boys give me so much and put so much of your time and effort to support this channel, watching the content. So yeah, feeling a lot better in myself, boys, which has been great. This last couple of weeks break's been brilliant. I'll say it hasn't been a complete break, but it's been cutting down on my workflow, I guess you could say, in terms of content creation, and it's really helped me. What I was going to say there is my kind of thought process and where my mind's at right now is kind of how am I going to be able to get these things done long term in terms of like a structure. Because I know for myself, like, looking ahead to the summer, looking ahead to, the rest of this year and the next year, like, my dream with this channel has always been to take it full time. And that is still something that I hold highly. That is still something that I really would love to do, because the opportunities that this YouTube channel will give me and has already given me in the past, and continues to give me, is amazing, right? Some of the opportunities I've had to do, even in recent weeks and months, has been brilliant, that I would never have, even encountered those opportunities if it wasn't for this channel. So, yeah, I owe this channel and you boys, as the people that make the channel what it is and the support base, I owe you boys everything, right? The world. I owe you everything, man. Your support means the world, that will never change. But yeah, I'm trying to think of what way I'm going to do this long term in terms of, like, FC. It's not in a great place. We know that. FC is not in a great place, and I do not want to be pushing something. If I want to become this full time, I am not want to push. I don't want to put, pushing out content on a game that I really do not like. Now that's not me sitting here saying, oh, Jackie, you're going to leave FIFA or FC. I don't know. There's all I'm going to say, boys, because believe me, I want to say it now, but I also am stopping myself from saying it because I want to make it a surprise to you boys as well. All I'm going to say is, though, FK Sports and Footy King TV, obviously, if you don't know what those are, Footy King TV is my second channel. It's where I, in the past, have done, like, different sides of my content. So it might be, like, in real life vlogs, like my gaming vlog, or my gaming setup vlog, or my house tour vlog. Those are on that channel. Maybe a bit of gaming content aside from FIFA. So I've done, like, streams on there in the past. We've done, like, scary games for Halloween, things like that, right? So it's a little bit of different gaming and in real life content that you wouldn't see on Footy King. That's what Footy King TV is currently, although I haven't posted on that channel in a couple of months, and there's good reason for that. Exact same reason on FK Sports as well. FK Sports is my third channel. It's a football-based channel in terms of I've done watch-alongs on there in the past. I've done, some, like, football challenges, some quiz stuff. And primarily, like football talkative videos, like match reactions, watch-alongs, things like that on there, right? And yet again, like Footy King TV, FK Sports is also, it's very similar in that sense, whereby it's not a lot of videos or content posted on that channel in a couple of months. And yet again, there's very, very good reason for that. All I'm going to say is both those channels, Footy King TV and FK Sports, are getting a massive revamp very, very soon. And I am putting a lot of groundwork into the reworking, or whatever you want to say, of those channels, boys, to kind of push those to a long-term thing, essentially, right? I hope this makes sense, right? I'm just saying this off the cuff because, as I say, I don't want this video being overly edited. That's the whole, it defeats the whole purpose of the video. This whole idea of me doing that video 2 weeks ago, and the same with today, boys. You just want to be sitting down that camera, talking to you boys, like we're down the pub, or we're down, down the local park, right? We're just having a conversation. So, as I say, that's the way I want the video to come across. So, I mean, that's the thing with those two channels. Now, in terms of the future of this channel, well, this is a channel that, we're in a place whereby, listen, team of the season not too far away. So the plan for me is, obviously, as I've went through the schedule in terms of videos and streams, 4 or 5 FIFA videos a week, boys, and streams, they're gonna be maybe at least once a week, if not twice a week. Probably aim for twice a week during team of the season. But yet again, as I say, I'm not gonna put any pressure on myself, but that'll be the target. But the focus is you boys, especially those of you boys who watch the channel for years, you'll all know that I've always wanted to push out content that I am proud of and that I want to make, that I'm excited to make. I don't want to be pushing out content that I'm not excited to make, or that I have no motivation for putting out, because I just don't. It defeats the whole purpose of YouTube for me, where I'm sharing content out that I don't even like myself. So why would I why would I expect you boys to watch it? Do you know what I'm saying? So yeah, I want my content to be something that I'm really engaged with and wanting to really push out. Because the motivation side of things from the community, that's never been a problem. I've been blessed as a creator to have a channel where we've always had a really reactive community. So anything I put out, it's always had a loyal following, right? Of all you boys that watch the content regularly. So that's never been the issue. The motivation is from my side of things in terms of, am I enjoying what I'm putting out, the content wise? So yeah, I'm having, as I say, I've been deep diving into and deep thinking it recently, in terms of what I kind of what kind of line of FIFA FC do I want to continue to put out. Now, it's always going to be Ultimate Team with me on this channel, right? That's the only mode I really play. I'm considering a career mode in the summer. I've mentioned that to you boys in the past, so I might see if we can do that. Obviously, pro clubs, I do want to get back into that with viewers as well. Maybe one evening a week. We're going to sort that out very soon as well, because that's been in the works for a while. But generally speaking, yeah, I mean, the Ultimate Team side of things, we know, boys, it doesn't. I don't need to say it, right? This game this year has fell off a cliff. Now, was last year great? No. I streamed last year, did videos last year. I've been a content creator on this game for 4 years. This last year wasn't great either. The year before wasn't really. It didn't really do it for me either, to be honest. But we know FIFA's been declining for years. But this year, I being brutally honest, sometimes I struggle to get myself on the game, even when I'm not streaming. Even to keep up to date with the content, if you like to say. So, say there's a daily login out, or say there's an objective to go and do, or, maybe it's a daily, those daily play objectives EA release for each promo, where you get, you do it every day, and then you get a bigger reward for completing it. Completing 6 days, for example, or 7 days if you're completing the full week or whatever it is. So, those type of things. I mean, I can't remember the last time I've logged into this game every day consecutively for a week. My hours on FIFA recently, boys, probably I've been on the game probably about 10 hours in the last month. That's not even an exaggeration. Because I haven't been playing champs, I haven't been playing rivals. I actually did do the champs this weekend off stream, which I'll open the rewards on Friday's stream for you boys as well, because I've saved them. But yeah, I'm just not enjoying the game. I am just not enjoying the game, and I know that a lot of people are in the same boat this year. Whether you're still playing or not, I know a lot of people are not. There's people that are not enjoying it and they stop playing. There's people that, like me though, that have took a step back from it and are not enjoying it, and then there's people that are still playing it actively, and maybe playing it as much as they ever have, but they're still not enjoying it, right? So yeah, there's kind of 3 tiers to it. But I mean, I just find the game a disgrace this year. I really do. But that's a conversation for another day. But obviously, I've got to put that out there in terms of, that's my honest feeling with the game this year, and it's very hard sometimes to make content on it when you're just not feeling it, in terms of just not enjoying the game for what it is. So yeah, that's kind of where I'm at with FIFA. Now, team of the season is not too far away, so we're gonna see what that does to the game. Being brutally honest, if the gameplay still sucks, then everything else takes a back seat. They can release team of the year and team of the season in the same packs for a week, and the gameplay still sucks, then it still sucks. Do you know what I mean? It doesn't matter who's in packs. because you're packing players to use them, and then the gameplay still sucks. So it's like a vicious circle, man. It doesn't really matter who you pack, because if the gameplay is not fun and enjoyable, then what's the point of using good players and packing good players? So yeah, that's where I'm at with FIFA. I just think it's very, very sad what they've done. You know, I've played this game, I'm sure a lot of you boys have, for many, many years, both streaming it from FIFA 20 and also not streaming it for like 6-7 years. I've played Ultimate Team since FIFA 14. And I just think it's just a disgrace what they've done. You know, it's greed, and more greed, but that's what we know EA for, man. And they've tarnished their own legacy. They're making absolute bank. They're making tons of money. But one thing that they can never complain about is the amount of stick they get, because they deserve every last bit of it, man. That's the truth. So yeah, I digress because I'm talking too much about FIFA, not about my own stuff here. But yeah, that's kind of what my thought process with FIFA is at the minute, anyways, boys. We'll see how team of the season goes for it. But yeah, I'm working on different things, shall we say, at the minute, and we're gonna see how things go. But I just gotta end this little thing. I don't really know what this video is, but I just want to put it up because, as I say, I just wanted to let you boys know how I'm feeling, you know, because I know people have been messing me off, I was going to say off stream, but obviously it's been off stream because your boy hasn't been live in like a week, have I? But yeah, people messing me off stream and stuff, saying how are you and stuff, which I really appreciate, by the way, as well. You know, I really appreciate people checking in like that. That does mean a lot. And obviously I'm still in the Discord server, you know, so if you ever want to chat with me as well, Discord server's always there. But yeah, as I say, back live again on Friday, boys. We're live again on Sunday as well, before I go on holiday next Tuesday. So they'll be the last 2 streams for a week, you know, this Friday and this Sunday, before I go away on holiday next week. And Sunday's stream, by the way, will be an evening one after the Manchester Derby, so it'll be around like 7:30 for a late night champ stream, by the way, which probably will induce some rage in me, which might not be great, but you know, it's champs, it's Funny King Rage, you know, we're here for it. But yeah, that's kind of where I'm at. I want to put this video out, just letting you boys know I'm good. I'm feeling a lot better than I was. And just working on myself, man, bit by bit. As hard as it is at times, you know. It can be hard, but you know, it's been a time of reflection where I'm just trying to make myself, you know, realize that step back was needed, you know, for just to get a bit of a break and a bit of time for myself at times, out of this, you know, not just the YouTube space, but this world of technology, man, and just it's just dominated now by social media, right? For good or for bad, and for obviously, you know, a lot of good has came of it for me, and you know, I've known all you boys through this community from it, but there's obviously a lot of bad out there as well, man, and you know, it's not even, you know, it's not even like, when I say bad, I don't even mean like people think, oh, bad social media, they instantly think of like, oh, like social media trolls. I don't even mean that. I just mean in terms of like, you know, you're constantly consuming it, and you're not giving yourself, your brain, like a bit of time to just relax, man. You know what I mean? So, yeah, I'm waffling, so I'm gonna end this video. But I wanted to put this out for you boys, a bit of a follow up. I am gonna do this every now and again. You know, as I say, I know that last video I put out helped a lot of people. And I'm gonna, this is gonna be a premiere as well, and then obviously an upload. You know, it'll go up as a video after, but you know, I will put these videos out every now and again, boys. It won't be a regular thing, but you know, I'll put them out every now and again. You know, when I see fit, I guess you could say. But yeah, just want to check in with my squad, with the Funny King Army, of course, and see how all you boys are doing as well, man. So get in the chat. I'll be in the chat in this premiere. The premiere's nearly ended, so that's a bit late me saying get in the chat now, but I'm sure you boys will be anyways. You're legends. And obviously get in the comments if you've watched it on the video, or you know, after the premiere video. If you're watching it after, get in the comments, let me know how you're doing. Let me know your thoughts on FC this year as well, man. But as a little bit of a side topic we went into there. But that's pretty much all I wanted to cover today, boys. Main thing is, as I say, I'm feeling a lot better. And just keep working, man. A lot of things planned, long term as well. You know, as I say, with those other 2 channels. Still not sure what the long term is for this channel, I will be honest, but this channel is the one that I'm monetized on. It's my income from YouTube. You know, it's my side hustle. It's my part-time job. So we got to figure out something, man. But I'm blessed to have this community that I know if we did switch to some other content, you know, listen, it'll not be everybody's cup of tea because a lot of you boys have followed me through FIFA. But if FC26 ends up being a disappointment, you know, I'm certainly not going to sit here and go, right, if FC26 is still as bad as FC25, am I going to put myself through another year of that? No, probably not. is the honest answer, because I think that would just be a completely contradictory of what I'm saying in this video and the last video. So we'll figure out something, boys. We'll figure out something. But yeah, the main thing in any, and I've said this to you boys on stream before, people are looking at advice for content creation. The number one thing you gotta do, and now you know that I wasn't talking shit, and when I was replying to those comments on stream, it's coming from me now, and I'm experiencing this. The number one thing with content creation is you gotta enjoy it, man. If you don't enjoy it, if you don't enjoy it, you're fighting a losing battle. If you enjoy it and you enjoy what you're putting out, great. And I believe you can always enjoy it, but you just gotta adapt at times, right? So if you're not enjoying something anymore, or the game is getting worse for one reason or another, switch things up a little bit. You know what I mean? So yeah, I'm just, as I say, my brain's, I'm working on that, taking a bit of time to work on that at the minute, boys, and just kind of think logically, not heaping pressure on myself, but just thinking logically with the team, because obviously it's not just me on this channel, there's a few other people on the channel as well behind the scenes that help out with, video ideas and, things to take the channel forward. So, I'm lucky in that sense that I'm not on my own with this channel in terms of like the structure behind it. There's other people here as well. So, we're going to figure out a plan, as I say, what way to go with this channel. And then, as I say, I've got exciting plans for the FK Sports and Footy King TV that I don't want to share yet, but pretty much all you all know is it's a bit of a revamp on those style of things. Now, it's still going to be a gaming channel and a football channel, but the whole style of content and everything's going to change on that for the better. And we're focusing on a lot more higher quality stuff, man, which you boys deserve. So, yeah, really looking forward to sharing those. But those are long-term projects. You might not see what way to word it? You might not see like the work that goes into the Footy King TV or the FK Sport revamp until maybe early 2026. You'll have it, boys. Once GTA 6 releases, your boy Footy will revamp Footy King TV and FK Sports, man. But no, it's the plans are in progress now. The wheels are turning now, but it'll be a long-term thing. It'll not be a video out next week on FK Sports. It'll be a long-term thing, man. But that's the good thing. We're working long-term and thinking about how we're gonna work this, man. Because as I say, in a couple of years, am I gonna be doing this full-time, or am I gonna be working another job, and then I'm gonna have to figure out, with additional hours, if I'm working a job with additional hours to it, what way am I gonna figure out this YouTube thing then? Do you know what I mean? Because the minute I work two part-time jobs, so I gotta think about it logically in terms of, right, I want to keep this going. I have an interest in this. I have a passion in this. I've always said that to you boys, and that hasn't changed. Despite these recent weeks where I have to take a step back, I have to physically and mentally. It's been great for me, but I've still got that passion in me to keep making content, man, 100%. So for that reason, I will never be leaving it. But this community, I never want to leave, because you boys mean the world to me as well. So it's about finding a way to just, find a way to kind of work it all long term, I guess, is the best way to explain things, man. So that's kind of what I'm working on at the minute. A few different or a few different like projects, as I say, planned, for ways and means that we're going to be able to do that. Because as I say, I want these channels to be running in 3, 4, 5 years time, man. I don't want to be just, if I move into a different job and it's maybe demands a lot of my time, if I'm not, if I'm not at a point where YouTube's my full-time job in 3 years, for example, which it very well could be, but if it's not, then, and I'm working a full-time job somewhere else and YouTube's my side hustle, that's still fine, because then I'm going to have plans in place that we can still run content consistently, even if I'm not going to be able to commit loads of hours weekly to that, if that makes sense. There's, plans are being made now for that, essentially. So, yeah, hopefully this video has made some sort of sense. I feel like it's all just jumbled up everywhere. But, yeah, we've covered a lot. I hope it's just went in good order there and in good flow, because I feel like I've delved from one topic and then I've dived into another topic. But hopefully you boys understand anyways. Hopefully it'll be easy enough to understand from the premiere point of view and the video point of view on YouTube. But I really appreciate you boys checking in. Absolute legends. As I say, I'll see you legends on Friday. So there'll be the video tonight, this video here. There'll be no video tomorrow. There'll be a stream on Friday and a stream on Sunday. I don't know yet, boys. I guess it depends on the content, whether, over the weekend, whether or not there'll be a video up over the weekend. But there'll definitely be 2 streams over the weekend, Friday and Sunday. Friday and Sunday, make sure you have notifications on. Your boy will be making his return to the live streams on those days. And then, as I say, there might be a video up over the weekend as well. And then next week, when Spain for the week, it'll be a complete, break, detox, recharge. But it will be, I might do an odd wee, YouTube short or record some content out there, and maybe do a little bit of a live stream from somewhere if I can get Wi-Fi, you know, just to sit down and talk one with you boys in Spain. So I think that would be quite cool. So we'll see if we can get that going with the Wi-Fi. But yeah, that's the plan. That's the next 2 weeks. And then, as I say, the week I'm back, there'll be the video schedule. So 3 to 4, maybe 5 videos that week. But they'll, in terms of streams, definitely one stream. Probably on the Sunday of the following week. But we'll see how things go. Maybe I'll do another one. We'll see. But yeah, as I say, I'm always going to try and make sure I get one stream a week in. I didn't do it last week because I was super busy last week, but usually speaking, boys, it'll be at least one stream a week, man, because I always want to have that like weekly catch up, if you like, with you legends. So that's the plan. But there we go. That rounds up. How long was that? That was 25 minutes of your boy waffling, man. There we go. I hope I haven't just wasted your evening there. 25 minutes of your evening. If I have, I apologize. But thank you, boys, for watching. Truly, man, you're absolute legends. You mean the world to me, man. You really do. And listen, when I'm not, like, the one thing I will say, just finishing up here, whenever I'm, like, you know, not, you know, because obviously I'm used to being live most days. So whenever I haven't been live most days recently, it does weigh on my mind a little bit. I'm thinking, right, am I, you know, I'm just thinking in my head, right, I'm missing this. I'm missing, I'm missing that live interaction. I am. But that's why, just going back to my previous point, I'm always going to make sure that I keep the target's always to have at least, to go live at least one day a week, man. 100%. Maybe it'll be a Friday or a Sunday evening. Sunday evening might work well, the end of the week. Kind of a catch up with you boys. But that's the plan. That's the plan. Then obviously the videos have been performing really well recently, man. The channel is growing. Like, we went from 7.21k to 7.23k at the minute. And, like, I haven't even streamed that time. It's just been videos. Purely growth from videos. So, yeah, appreciate you boys, man. There's a real hardcore community to this channel, and it does not go unnoticed. So, really appreciate you. Take it easy, boys. Have a great evening, and I'll see you all on Friday, man. Have a good one. Peace out.